Okay, it says preparing to stream. Okay, so YouTube. Okay, looks like it's streaming now. Can one of you guys confirm? Good.
Okay.
And there's a lag between the stream and
And okay. Check. Okay. Oh, oops. Nope.
yeah, so streaming should be up. Ken should be all good. Maybe we'll wait like 1 or 2 more minutes so that like other sets can. I'll ping again in the chat.
Okay. Can folks hear me all right? Yeah. Tiger. These multi-screen setups are always a bit challenging to do in meeting rooms. Okay. And can someone talk to make sure that I've got my audio configured properly?
Yeah, we can hear you well. Can you hear us well?
Okay, perfect. Great. So, welcome everyone to the day 2 progress updates for the NF Core Hackathon. This is my first time joining this call. I was at a conference yesterday talking to core facility people. But in case you haven't met me before, my name is Ken. I'm on the NF Core and outreach teams, and I'm also on the community team at Sakara. So super excited to be here for all of us America's folks who are wrapping up day 2 of the hackathon. Um, in terms of getting into the pipe, everything, amazing work, everyone, on stuff that you've accomplished so far. Super excited for all of the pull requests that are being opened and all of the chatter and pictures in the hackathon Slack channels. It's been like so amazing seeing all of the energy and excitement happening like across the globe, and in particular here in the Americas too. So, um, so in terms of one of the generic tasks or things that we expect hackathon tasks versus random issues on GitHub, I'm sure this is probably something that a lot of you can relate to. So we're going to hand things over to Olga, who is here in San Francisco, who's going to be talking first about San Francisco and the protein annotator. Uh, Sure.
Sorry. Here.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me? No? Yes? No? Hello? Yes. Okay. I can see nods. Okay, great. So we spent some time deconfusing the NF Core tests repo, test data sets repo. I think it's not always obvious that there's lots of other branches to look on it and to look at for test data sets. So that was really cool. And also learning about how we can use the setup block for tests. So you can modify input test data sets. I didn't know about that. So that's really cool. Eric Way is working on migrating Plink extract tests to NF tests from PyTests. And we got a guest talk from AWS. We've accepted a few PRs. GitHub CI is a bit slow for us. But we're making progress on Protein Annotator when we can. So thanks to shout out to Michael Hoyer for helping out and added the input data. Okay. Great, thank you.
So thank you, Olga. Now I'll pass things over to Guara Puava. Is anyone from Guara Puava here to present? Going. Okay, moving on to the next place. Educational tools and materials. Anyone from this team who wants to talk about that project? Okay. MIT Nanix, the mitochondrial nanoprobe read extractors team.
Yes, we are here. So hello from Colombia. I wrote here the progress we made. Basically, two of the modules are actually three so far are in the pipeline. We are working on the one pipeline locally here, and it will become NF core pipeline one day. And in the progress is that we are building the mitochondrial genome. And then we will identify mutation called the mutation using JTK in that genome. So the most difficulty we had today is because we are divided in the teams, and then we were having a lot of merge conflicts. I mean, Git merge conflicts. Yeah, so we were solving that one. And the other one is because we use the NF core pipeline template. So the CI/CD testing, it's really tough. So that's why I put these two memes here. So that's all from our side.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Next up, the GPU development and testing. I think this is Florian.
Yes, because Florian's asking if anyone used GPUs today, and there's silence. Yeah, no, I think it was good today because like 11 or 12 people that have access to the cluster. Again, even if the last day tomorrow, you can still ask me to get access to this, to run some GPU tasks, testing, development. The deep model opt-in team started running some tests today and started using the Grafana dashboards for GPU metrics and looking at GPU utilization. Protein full team has some databases and references on there and is hopefully running some tests and pipeline tests as well. And I actually got started on adding GPU metrics to the trace record so that when you run Nextflow pipelines, it'll tell you the GPU name of the GPU card you're using, the device, and some of the GPU metrics, just like you use to CPU metrics, like GPU utilization, GPU memory, and so on and so forth. And that'll hopefully be helpful in the future for any Nextflow run, not just NF Core, to better know what the GPU usage was on your run.
Oh, that's awesome. And so you're doing that as like a PR for Nextflow itself to start collecting those metrics?
Yeah,
Awesome.
Nextflow code base, because you can't change the trace record in plugins. Otherwise, I would have probably done it as a plugin. But yeah, that's going to be a Nextflow, like actual Nextflow code base PR.
That's super awesome, Florian. Okay. Great work, GPU development and testing team. Okay, NF core module / protein activity.
Yeah, I guess today we made a lot of progress building the actual code for the different modules and sub workflows. We have them like we have them working currently with test data. So right now we have to work more in the implementing NF test and properly deploying the containers to the GitHub registry.
Nice. Awesome. Thanks so much, protein activity team. Look at all those protein interactions. They're everywhere. Okay. Who do we have this from? Fixing input-output collisions in modules.
This is me, John, and this is like an issue that I brought up like 2 weeks ago that I was kind of been working on fixing. Pretty much, if you see on the top there, the output is globbing a bunch BAMs, and if you also have inputs as BAMs, that's usually not a problem for NF or for Nextflow. But if you're using the scratch function, it is a problem. So your Audi. Oh, what happened? I think we zoomed in on the thing.
Let me reshare.
Pretty much, yeah, on the bottom is how it should ideally look. You should try and be a little more specific in your outputs. so the inputs don't get globbed if you're using the scratch process function. And we use, and there's a severance meme because we're working in the basement and we're joking we're on the severed floor. Nice. Okay, no severance spoilers. I still need to catch up on that.
No spoilers, of course.
Okay, and of course, Eric, contamination. Is there anyone from that team here?
They left. They headed out.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
and just a quick note, like for me, I don't know if the others have the same, but the slides look super weird and warped on my Zoom. I don't know if the other people see the same thing.
Let
Yeah,
me
we can
try
just reset the
sharing one more
slideshow.
time. Okay. Slideshow. Okay, how about now?
Much better.
Okay, perfect. NanoSeek team.
Okay, so it's me. I'm Francisco from Argentina, and we started working today in the hackathon because yesterday was a holiday in Argentina. We work locally in a new module from NanoSec that maybe assess quality, and it's based on a already uploaded GitHub from one of the guys that was in the hackathon. We are still in development. We did a lot of progress today, but I don't know if we are going to finish or not tomorrow, but we are going to do the effort. And the next slide is also from us. And it's also from NanoSec. We are trying to adapt the pipeline for virus and phage and to adapt it to dengue virus, that is a very common virus in Argentina. And we also add a config file to run it locally with a computer with low RAM. That is our case here.
Awesome. Okay. Thanks so much, NanoSeek. And pictures from everywhere. Thank you so much for everyone who is participating. It's been so awesome seeing all of the energy and excitement and the PRs. And excited to have day 3 come up soon. So good luck to everyone and thanks for joining.